Hello, hello and welcome to Community Roundup, sponsored by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. I'm Jordan Prentice with energeticcity.ca, and I'm joined today by Georgia Hennessy Jackson, lead of Tour de North 2022 for Cops for Cancer. Georgia's going to tell us a little bit today about Tour de North and how it's going. But first of all, how are you?
I'm good. It's been a long first day on tour, but it's been fantastic.
Awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. And how about you just tell me how everything's been going? How's the week been?
Yeah, well, we just started our tour today. So Cops for Cancer Tour de North is a 7-day cycling event. So we're traveling from Dawson Creek all the way to Williams Lake in 7 days. So today's day one. The riders left Dawson Creek at the crack of dawn this morning. And despite the smoky skies, they've had a really wonderful day. We had 4 fantastic school visits along the way, and we were able to see our tour sponsor, Canadian Tire.
That's awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about what Cops for Cancer fundraises for, where the proceeds will go, that kind of thing?
Absolutely. So it's an annual fundraising event. Cops for Cancer is a collection of events across the country. In BC, we actually have 4 cycling events, so Tour de North is one of those. Over the last 25 years, we've actually raised over $50 million with Cops for Cancer, which funds pediatric cancer research and support services. And that makes the Canadian Cancer Society the largest national funder of pediatric cancer research in Canada. So it's a pretty phenomenal program to be part of. When we say where the money's going, 80% of the money that we raise goes towards childhood cancer research, and 20% goes to support programs. And that includes Camp Good Times, which is a medically supervised summer camp here in BC. We have 2 locations where kids and their families affected by cancer can go and just be kids.
Oh, that's awesome. And where is the next stop on the tour?
So tomorrow we're actually leaving Fort St. John and heading to Chetwynd. As you know, many of you watching will be aware of the fire impacting Hudson's Hope, and we are just thinking of everyone who's been affected by that evacuation. We have rerouted. We won't be able to stop in Hudson's Hope, so we'll actually be heading back to Dawson Creek via shuttle, and then the cyclists will be riding from Dawson Creek into Chetwynd.
And then from Chetwynd, the final destination is Williams Lake.
That's right. So we go to several communities along the way. After Chetwynd, we have Powder King, Mackenzie, Prince George, Quesnel, and into Williams Lake.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. And sorry, how many Tour de Norths have there been specifically?
This is the 21st year of Tour de North specifically. It's 25 years that we're celebrating for the whole Cops for Cancer program.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really remarkable. Awesome.
And these riders are going to travel 850 kilometers in just 7 days. So it's a mammoth undertaking. These riders have been training and fundraising the entire season, really since the spring, even online before that in their training bikes. So it's a big commitment, but we know why we're here and why we're riding.
Okay, that's awesome. And for community members in the upcoming destinations, is there a way for them to see the police officers as they roll into town or show their support in any kind of way?
Absolutely. Well, tomorrow when we come into Chetwynd, we are having a welcome event on Carver's Row, right downtown in Chetwynd. So we'd love to see you there around 4 p.m. We are sending out media advisories and releases every day to local media outlets telling you exactly where to find us and at what time. And of course, the best way to stay in touch with us is to follow on our social media channels. So on Instagram, it's at Tour de North. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter as well. And then our website is tourdenorth.ca, which is where you can go to make a donation and to see how we're getting on. I can tell you that our goal this year is $150,000 for Tour de North, and we are just shy of 110,000. So
wow.
It's been, the support of the communities along the way, the people who put us up in hotels, who put food in our bellies at night. The generosity is unbelievable, but we are close to meeting our goal, and we would love your support because even though over the last several years that fantastic progress has been made with childhood cancer research, now 84% of children who are diagnosed with cancer will survive past 5 years. That's not enough for us. 1 child is diagnosed with cancer is 1 too many, and we know there's a lot left to do. 2 out of 3 childhood cancer survivors will be impacted by long-term side effects, and we need to do everything we can to increase both survivorship and quality of life. So please consider going to tourdenorth.ca to make a donation.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Georgia, for joining me on Community Roundup, presented by Brad's Furniture and Appliances. I'm Jordan Prentice with energeticcity.ca, and we will see you next time.